this I found peace in the dark of night. Tabletops counting hours in the early hours. Stone cold inside. Banging drop stanzas, never needing answers. We wander all alone, but we can't find the street lights go. We wander all alone, but we can't deny we are the street light people. Pills, thrills, chasing whatever kills. For so long, I forgot how it feels in the dark of night. Tabletops counting hours in the early hours. Stone cold inside. Banging drop stanzas, never needing answers. We wander all alone, but we can't find the street lights go. We wander all alone, but we can't deny we're the street light people.
Hello and welcome to a brand new YouTube installment of Major Minor, and of course for Twitch viewers it is the first of many streams for the Flashy Fights Cancer campaign. All proceeds using the donation link that I'm going to put into the Twitch chat now. The Tiltify link that's in the Twitch chat. You donate through that link. The proceeds go to the American Cancer Society in their efforts to find a cure for cancer. This campaign is running now through the 30th of June 2018 at 12 p.m. Pacific time.
Fuck you.
Flash Hound.
Such bad timing for that, Corey. But thanks for the host anyway. Anyway, let's just get it going.
Fuck you.
Flash Hound.
Thanks for the host, Shoal. So change the way some of the dialogues play as well as influence your internal thoughts. Well, this first one is self-explanatory. Are you a boy or are you a girl? Please just humor me and play along for now. And a good looking one at that. Starting with the obvious, I guess. A large corporation wants to hire you. Do you prefer a leading role or not? An indie or a Conrad? You could say. I did take you for a leader after all. A savior shouldn't be anything but. But leadership is so restricting. You don't have true freedom as a leader. Anyway, moving on. Let's see here. Do you consider yourself skeptical, or are you an easily trusting person? I think I know the answer to this. Wait, I was wrong. You want to be your first time, Conrad? That's not nice. I thought I got a pretty good read on. Right. You're about to go to war. Would you prefer to attack or defend? Well, now we're digging a little deeper. Remember, there are no wrong answers. We're simply defining you on paper. To that end, what position do you prefer? Oh, what? You know what they say. Something about a good defense. Not what I would have picked though. But look what I do for a living. And I don't judge people's outlooks. That's only a recipe for disaster. Now allowing us to move on. Would you take one life to save many? That's kind of what we do every day. You think you'd be able to do it? Taking a life for the greater good? That's what I thought. Just gonna hit Discord.
The seasons come and go like thoughts of you. Like a wave returns to the sea, into the blue. They change but in a cycle that I can't lose. Each painful but delightful to live through. Looking into my life, just like good mother season. Not falling, just a time, just like
There's a send my Discord. Can't be the savior without getting dirty. Maybe we need a third assassin, indeed. I won't even humor the thought. They're destined for much greater things. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Alright. We're almost done, I promise. You're running late to your destination. The paths before you are as follows. There is a short but dangerous route, and a long but much safer route. If you take the long route, you may be late, but the short route may lead to your death. What route do you take? Short and risky. That's what I'm talking about. A lot more interesting than this. Nothing is fun without a little risk. Conrad winks at me. Yes, but we have the savior with us. We can't risk their lives for expedience. Yeah, but if they are this savior, you'd think they could handle some trouble. They both stare at me. Are they expecting me to say something here? I shrug it off. Just one more question, I promise. Besides, we're almost to town. About time. Do you prefer the company of others, or do you prefer to be alone? I let them know that I like the company of others. Glad to hear it. I was starting to think maybe you hated us. I know Indy can get on people's nerves. That would be pretty lame. After all the trouble we went through. Conrad. I apologize for his words. Etiquette was not in his curriculum. However, unfortunately, we have concluded. Not a moment too soon either. The town is just a few moments ahead. I know we can't take many detours, but we need to hand in these papers. We'll make a quick stop, and that's it. We should probably check our mail too. That's true. Caitlin may have written. Andy looks at me and sighs loudly. I guess you're in luck, Savior. You'll get to see the Wayfarer's Tavern. It's the hottest place to be on Terra. He's joking, of course. We just stay there sometimes. And we own one of their postal boxes. They serve drinks too. Conrad likes that. But really, it's an immigration office. They just needed to spice it up a bit. True. Nobody likes mail and immigration. But everyone and their mum loves drinking. I see what they did there. M-U-M for mom. When here in America it's spelled M-O-M. If you look ahead, you can see it. So I believe Conrad in real life is either in Canada, the French-Canadian area, or in the UK. Most likely the UK because of the spelling of M-U-M for mom. He points ahead, and I see he's right. A small town is coming into view. A bar doubles as an immigration office. It sounds weird, but so does everything as of late. At least we can take care of two matters at once. Handing in my papers and checking their mail. Then maybe, just maybe, I can meet their king. He would definitely have the answers I seek. Back on Earth, deep into the night of Clay's death, I must admit it seems rather suspicious. But these midnight deaths, I never believed in them to begin with. Or rather, they were supernatural. The media loves to romanticize things. I'm sure many people die at midnight daily. but to affect one of my own idols mere days before the debut of their tour? No, it has to be a coincidence. Okay, I'm gonna go here and let's see. I'm gonna pull up a tweet from Chauvel Wolf. See if he actually. No, I thought he had a tweet. But let me just minimize it. Okay, so back to this. I'm sure. Oh no, Singe. I mean, sir. Singe is fine. We're closer than that, rocker. Alright. Social media exploded at Clay's death. Good luck playing it off as a hoax. The body bag was even on national TV. I'm not sure how we'll spin this exactly, but fans are starting to fill in the cracks. There's talk of it being a crazed fan. There's talk of it being a crazed fan. The work of a stalker, they say. It can be. I believe I've seen stalkers before. They're much more erratic, not calculated. This has the workings of a serial killer, if it was a murder at all. A stalker wants to possess, not destroy. So their end goal was Clay's murder? Absolutely not. That's self-centered. We must presume the killer will still act. The serial killer doesn't just stop. I had hoped this was an isolated incident, but the MO matches these midnight deaths, right down to the method of murder. It seems their goals become more grandiose if they're not done. And who's next? That's what chills me the most. A larger target than a pop idol? What's wrong? I talked to Jade earlier about these deaths. She mentioned they were all like suicides. At least half of them looked that way. There was another half of that was murder. No confusion there, gunshots and all. I was told Clay died of asphyxiation, but there was no sign of a struggle. Do you mean? Absolutely not. There was no evidence left behind. If he took his own life, there would be. You can't kill yourself, then clean up. I'm very certain Clace was murdered. But it's these midnight deaths, I doubt. Are we facing a serial killer? Or is the media just making things up? These could be completely isolated deaths. Time of death being the same instant isn't that odd. I guess that's true. But it's not just that. It's time of death and method of death. A suicide with no evidence isn't suicide. So there are two groups then. The mysterious suicides and the murders. I'm willing to bet they're both murders. You seem to have figured out a lot. I thought they'd keep Clace under wraps. I had to pull a lot of strings. But I'm glad you figured it out, Rocker. There aren't two groups. There's only one. This is assuming one major thing, of course. That we're dealing with a single culprit. And these aren't isolated in nature. So a murder covered up as a suicide, huh? Not very well, it would seem. If they wanted it to look like a suicide, why would they take the weapon with them? If Clace was found with a rope around him, none of us would be doubting this at all. But this is the same throughout all cases. I believe the police are jumping the gun. There's nothing that labels these suicides, especially in light of one major fact. All of the victims were mentally fit. If we're dealing with the killer here, there's no way they're trying to trick us. They want us to know these aren't suicides. It's the police that are in the wrong. Or perhaps they're being manipulated. Thinking about this gives me a headache. Man, I wish I was in bed right now. I'm sorry for robbing you of sleep. I just didn't want to handle this alone. It's not a problem. Jade and Daz are outside as well. I'll stay as long as you need. Would you mind letting Jade in? We need to discuss press matters. We'll need to make a statement tomorrow. Absolutely. And Daz is here, you said? Please stay with her in the limo. And tell her what I plan to do with her. Roger. Moments pass. Hello again, Singe. I feel like it's been a while. Too long, I'm afraid. And not under the circumstances I prefer. Indeed. I always felt bad for Clace. How people were blaming him for the murders just because the death started when we... Sorry, I shouldn't get in... to superstition. I just never would have guessed Cleese's death would be what absolved him. People can't blame a victim, I mean. Indeed. And how do you think I feel? I didn't buy into these midnight deaths. I left them vulnerable, open even. I'm used to the media making up trends, even in completely unrelated things. I should have been more cautious of this. I should have assigned more guards to him. Perhaps this could have been avoided. I don't think guards would have helped, sir. Besides, have you worked on your alibi? Alibi? You were the last person to see him alive. And you two had a heated argument as well. You should drop that line of thought, Jade. Veiled accusations only hurt you in the end. The media will want to know. It's not me. This is what you asked me here for, right? So we can decide what to tell the press? I suppose you're right. That and the changes we'll need to make. The tour must go on as planned. The amount of refunds people will want. It makes me scared just thinking about it. That's a separate beast entirely. But first, about how we address the death. I think you need to be blunt. You shouldn't be anything less than honest. Tell them you don't know what happened. We're on the same page as everyone else. Let them know we're cooperating with police. It's important they feel in sync with us. We must not appear to hide facts from them. We'll make things public as the police does. You're right. There isn't much else to do. But we still need to talk about the tour. Indeed. And this is where we have control. I know what you plan to do with Daz. Rocker told me as we crossed paths just now. We shouldn't change topic just yet, though. Remember the two groups of deaths? The group of murders and of suicides? I figured out something shocking tonight. The culprit for the group of murders. They were found a week ago, Singe. What? And here's where it gets more bizarre. They have a watertight alibi. It excuses them fully from the suicides. They were a copycat killer. And they've admitted this openly. The true culprit is still at large. I see. But the police are still in the wrong. The suicides are not suicides at all. At least confirming MOs aren't an issue. We only have to focus on the suicides now. Does this make it easier on us? Unfortunately not. There's just too much missing here. No suicide note, no evidence, along with the victims being mentally fit. If it was a suicide, there would be evidence at the crime scene. Instead, we have almost nothing at all. The true culprit must be an expert. They can tamper with the crime scenes. They can leave no shred of evidence behind. Just who could it be? It's likely a cop. Someone who's been trained in these things. It's possible. I have a theory though. Something a little more bizarre than most. I don't have time for quantum mechanics. There has to be a logical reason for this. These murders started as our tour arrived. The killer must have a police background. Jade? Yes? Bring me Clace's security guard. I need to speak with him immediately. You mean... Yes. At this point, it's very logical. Our own hired guard could be the killer. Meanwhile, in the privacy of the limo, he does. She's shocked back into coherence. Sorry, I was a world away there. That's fine. I mean, given what happened and all, part of me is worried. And part of me hates that I am not worried for Callisto. Not even for those around him. I care more about our own careers. Who will you play guitar for? Who will I sing and dance alongside? Forgive my foolishness. I should never have said that. There's no need to apologize. I thought the same things. A death is absolute. It can't be changed. What happens to us, however, well, it's malleable. Worry is normal. Perhaps it is also partly denial. One of the steps we go through in grief. Yeah. We can justify it in that way. But at the end of the day, I'm scared. I've never seen Singe show any emotion. Idols come and go in this business. He just adapts without any hesitation. I don't want to be like that. Emotion is what makes us truly alive. I bet they're talking about the tour. They'll probably just address the press and then forget that Clace even existed. I want to feel sad, but can't. Is there something wrong with me? Am I becoming like Singe and Jade? They're in a fast-paced business, Daz. They need to roll with punches like this. You and I have time to adapt, but they'll be in the spotlight pronto. Also, they were talking about the tour. I know what's going to happen to us. That is why I'm not as worried anymore. Maybe if I tell you, you'll understand. Then maybe you can put this worrying aside too. Really? Yeah. Singe is engaging in damage control. He needs to minimize any refund requests. So the tour's opening night will change. Instead, it'll be a vigil for Clace. Something all of his fans would attend. He's definitely playing to their grief, but it's a good way to retain the audience. That's extremely cold. It's extremely Singe, isn't it? The show must go on, he said. I suppose. So, a vigil then? What's going to happen there? Have you heard the story of Japan's birth? Excuse me? Is that even relevant right now? If you'll listen, I'd like to think so. Very well. Before the universe, there was nothing. A huddled mass of chaos and total stillness. It lay there forever, not moving an inch. Though one day it flinched. It started to move like a cloud, and soon after that, like a hurricane. It moved and moved. Some chaos rose to the top. The light. This created heaven, or Takamagahara. But some of the chaos was dark in nature. It wasn't worthy of ascending to heaven. It stayed at the bottom, becoming earth. Mikami was born between the light and dark, a god known as Ami no Mi Nakanushi, or All-Father of the originating hub. I'm sorry, I have to stop you there. I don't buy into this religion stuff. Who said anything about religion? I'm merely spouting myth. Are those not one and the same? Please allow me to continue. A large rainbow connected heaven to earth. It acted as a bridge between worlds. Ami no Yukihashi it was called, or floating bridge of heaven. Two more gods came into being at this point. Their names were Izanagi and Izanami. Okay, the last part of those names are gonna come into effect later in the story. I'm not gonna say when. Earth was still a puddled mass of nothing. Izanagi and Izanami stood on the bridge. They looked down at this nothing in awe. Izanagi was gifted a spear from Minakan-Nushi. He thrusted the spear into the dark puddle. Upon pulling it out, it started dripping. These drops stayed on the surface. They formed the islands of Japan. The first landmass on Earth was born. They were tasked with descending the bridge. They went down and finished creating Earth. Izanagi engaged in a purification ritual. He washed away all of his impure aspects, and he used them to aid in the creation. Our sun and moon, created by the impurities in his eyes, and storms were born from those in his nose. All of his impurities were used. After that, we were born. With the world to call our own. That's awfully convenient. We're created from impure aspects of God. Sounds like a tragedy if you ask me. How does this relate to the tour? Or us? I'm about to get to that. Singe is altering the entire tour. It will be a retelling of this story. The set list will symbolize this creation, and souls will be offered to heaven. Through that rainbow bridge, of course. Not just Claces, but all the victims. Elaborate. I didn't think Cinch would do that much. Now I feel bad for assuming what I did. It's okay. You didn't know. So, will we perform covers then? Of Clace's hits and other relevant songs? You got it. But then you come in. The tour will end with a special surprise. A special surprise? Yes, an announcement from you. You'll be taking over the tour, the world tour. You'll be headlining Daz. You'll perform to a sold-out crowd. It'll be your turn for the spotlight. You'll finally become something more. Something more, huh? Yes. We'll be saying goodbye to Clace and welcoming a new idol to the world. I suppose I should be honored. I will serve as your guitarist. You have my complete loyalty, Daz. Thanks. But I'm not sure about Shock. Now, about Shock, I should probably talk to him about voicing his lines in this game. See if he's down for it. Him and Clace are childhood friends. He may take this harder than any of us. Right. Well, if you'll excuse me, this is overwhelming. I need fresh air. Of course. I guess I should join her. It's getting stuffy in here. A shuffling sounds from the front seat. Bro is dead. Would he like to save your game? Yes. And this is where this video will end. For YouTube, be sure to subscribe by clicking my face on screen now and check out the featured videos on screen now. And I'll see you in the next one. As for the stream, however, it's going to continue. Let me just get the next game up.
Leave me here, you were never good enough. Won't change a thing now, there was never trust. Don't you say a word, cause I've heard it all. You were just a pain when you felt it all. Oh. Something tells me that I won't miss it. It's the first time that we can't fix it. Chose to keep the truth inside.
my bad. I forgot that I had it muted. So anyway, about the transition. When I click to it shows a little face of mine. It gives it enough time to load up the scene while the transition. So now I can't like upload that. That was a complete waste of. I know. I can upload because I muted my mic after the recording. So let's see. Hardcore classic. No. Oh, yay. I thought you like posted to your Twitter. Okay, so now I go here. I believe it's like here maybe. But that's gonna be off. There's parse on at 0 right now. Let's see. Yep. Oh, if I had gotten that on par on target to the hole, that would have been great. I'm gonna say a bit under 2, like 1.9. But I was not lined up right. This is par, so I'm at 0 right now. This would put me at a bad angle, but here we go. Come on. I'd say probably right there. Oh, hello. Oh, no, 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 no. I think I try this again. Oh, I timed that wrong. So I'm just gonna retire this game because I know I'm gonna get above 58 on this. So let me try in Powered Code Custom. Because I'm able to do it fine, and well, I believe it was yesterday's stream I did it fine. I changed the game to golf with your friends, but yet the game on my phone showed major minor. So let's see. It's probably a Twitch ad. I want to wait a bit. Okay, it's not. There's no Twitch ad. And both of my moderators are gone. I see Shepherd Griffin chat. Okay, I should have been more precise with that. Okay. Now Trevor Griff is out of chat. Right down there for birdie, I would be at -1 right now. For anybody watching on Corey Coyote's Twitch, if you see a purple button that says follow/_hound, it'd be best to click that and enable notifications, that way you know when I am live. Aye, aye. Ah, great. Ooh, that is not good and good. Of course, this is just for fun now. That this is custom. Well, since this is custom. Okay, Foxy, I don't get why you disappeared from chat. But whatever. Let's see. Yeet. That's not enough. Let's try it again. Yeet. Now instead of going for this one in front, I'm gonna go for the one over here. That would have been a great bounce around and into the hole, but whatever. It put me back right near the start. Okay, that's fine. I did get my hair cut this past Monday. After the stream, of course. Because the weekdays are, well, high traffic days. These didn't keep me in the vortex. Okay. Here's the birdie. If I get affiliated on Twitch like this month, it would be, oh my god, amazing. I do believe since Shoal is going off to do his stream, it would be a good time to put Fortnite up after this run through. Just see how it goes from there. Of course, that's fine. Each person has a preferred hairstyle. The thing is, I cannot stand like my hair and my ears, like my hair getting in the way when I'm sleeping on my side. So that's why I like to have a short cut, but short hair. Okay. Let's try this. Need to increase the power on that. Barely stayed on the. I barely stayed in bounds. So I'm gonna go up here. Okay. Again, each person has a different hairstyle. There are people who like their long hair, and people who like short hair. I cannot pull off long hair, and it'd be best to have short hair because of food jobs, like you said in chat. I would have to get a combined 17 in 6 fucking holes. I managed to get on par yesterday, and it was just a custom match. 13 is the number. There's hole 17 far in the back, and on the other side is hole 18. I just have to play through holes 14, 15, and 16 first. Let's just get this down and into a good position, not on the elevating platforms yet. Oh, I went a bit too late, so get it up to power. Okay, I barely got it in time. Bogey. Okay, I would have to get 2s, no more than 2s in the last 4 holes. If I can land perfectly centered here, it's good for 2. It's not gonna happen. The minimum I'm able to get is 59 now, with 2s across for holes 16, 17, and 18. But seeing how hole 18 on this map is, 59 is most likely not going to happen. But I need to decrease the power a bit to like 2.0 or 1.9. 1.9 was the magic. So, a hole in 1 and a 2 would be needed, but I would have to get a hole in 1 on this hole here That is, if I fall to the right over here, which I did not, and getting a hole in one for hole 18 is impossible. I'm just gonna say 3, just for the hell of it. I'm realigning myself, and I'm thankful I'm playing this in custom, not classic. There is a new redemption up. If you go to where the bottom of the Chatty Wolves chat box is at, you can find out what the new redemption reward is. I'm not gonna say what it is at all. You just have to click it to find out. I'm not even putting it on Flashhound bots commands. 64 to final plus 6. I don't know if I'm gonna get it. Oh yeah, I did get an drop, so I'm gonna check Steam right now. Actually, I can't on my laptop because Steam is being a little prick, and well, let's see if I can do it on my house computer. Edit profile, yes. One new item in your inventory. It is a paper plane. All that. Like a paper plane. Okay. So let's just see. I'm probably not gonna be playing Fortnite at all.
New thing, but don't see it. So my final answer is pot of coffee.
It should be there. I will accept. And I'll do the wheel spin now after I update the jackpot to 1.7 thousand. No, it's not. 1.7 thousand, and let's see. $20 wolf coins to you, Foxy. I almost said Shoal, but let's just get that taken care of right now. You're near the top of the list. So you're officially at 6.8 thousand. Do I have it on edit on alert, so yeah, it should be on there. go to my live dashboard and see. Oh, okay. And that is hideous. Let me see. If you go to redeem wolf coins, it's at the bottom, and she'll just went live. Well, it's towards the bottom. So let me just go to my channel page. Hopefully it does not play the audio from my stream. Oh, I thought it would. Okay, it would play the audio from my stream, so I'm gonna mute my stream real quick so that there's no echo. You go to redeem wolf coins. It's the only one that is valued at 100 wolf coins, Foxy, so let me just go back to my dashboard. That way OBS doesn't lag out the stream. I don't have the display capture showing. Which is good at this time. And speaking about time, it's time to end this stream right here while I look for somebody to raid. Be sure to watch my next stream tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Pacific time. I will try to end it by 11:30 a.m. Pacific time because there is the Rocket League Championship Series and Rocket League Rivals Series promotion relegation tournament for the North American region at 12 p.m. Pacific time tomorrow. So let's see, I'm going to it should be on the mobile redemption. But yeah, let me just find somebody who is not a big time streamer. I'm saying less than 50 viewers watching, is not a affiliate, not a partner, basically no Twitch subscribe button, and is playing Fortnite. I'll send you to that person momentarily. Until then, I'll see you tomorrow on twitch.tv/flash_hound.